on the ABCC, Prime Minister, on the ABCC, can I just ask, when do you anticipate the legislation will go to a vote? How confident are you that it'll pass? And secondly, on Lebanese Muslim migration, Trent Zimmerman told the party room today he had concerns about the mixed messaging that's we've heard in the last few days. Do you agree with Mr Zimmerman, or do you agree with Michael Sukkar, who told the party room today that Peter Dutton's recent commentary was spot on?
Well, can I just say that Peter Dutton is doing an outstanding job as Immigration Minister. Let's look at the facts. Let's look at the facts. Peter Dutton, building on the work of Scott Morrison, has stopped the people smuggling business. So there's the people smugglers have been stopped. People are not drowning at sea. He's closed 17 detention centres in Australia, and there are no children in detention. When Labor lost the election in 2013 and the coalition came into government, there were 2,000 children in detention. They had put 8,000 in over their time. I mean, the massive failure on immigration policy of the Labor Party in very recent times is something we are all still living with the consequences of. And of course, Peter has been outstanding in his work, in our work together as a government, in reaching agreement for resettlement with third countries. So he's doing an outstanding job as Immigration Minister. And if you want to look at a failure in immigration policy, you don't have to look very far back. You just have to look at the Rudd-Gillard-Rudd years and that absolute tragic abdication of sovereign responsibility that we saw, so tragic in its consequences for the people, especially those who drowned. Sir.
Notwithstanding the fact that Peter Dutton is doing a good job as Immigration Minister,
can I thank The Guardian for that commendation for Peter Dutton?
I'm quoting you.
That is
I'm quoting you.
Oh no!
You've just said.
I thought that was your commendation.
I'll still ask the question.
Right. Okay.
30 years ago, or in the 1970s, should Malcolm Fraser have let Lebanese Muslims into Australia on the basis that a handful of their descendants might commit crime?
Look, I think, Catherine, the important thing to focus on is continually improving our settlement services, and we have an immigration system that is genuinely, and this is not, this is not a Prime Minister, talking about the virtues of his own country and his own government, but this is a fact. We are really admired around the world for the success of our immigration program. It is and has been for some time, as you know, very much skills-based, and that's so that through the regular migration program, people come here for the most part on the basis that they have a job to go for, and that's been very, very important. In terms of our humanitarian program, which is one of the largest in the world, particularly by reference to our own population, we have very well-developed settlement services. So we do a much more thorough job on settling immigrants, particularly humanitarian immigrants, into Australia. And so Peter has done and is doing an outstanding job as Immigration Minister, but he's also presiding over a very effective and much admired immigration system, and it is being based on lessons learned from the past. And there are many lessons to learn from past experience, and we are constantly seeking to improve it.